Hello, friendos, and welcome. It's time to play D&D again here on Power Word Casual. Happy Monday. My name is Ark, and I will be your DM. And I'm joined by this cast of friends. Here we have Ian playing the role of Geoff the Sleeveless. He's buff, he's book smart, he's a human fighter who knows what to do.
Do I?
Do we need to find you sleeves? Is that a thing? Is that a quest we're on?
No. Like the sleevelessness started at a very early age with Geoff, and just never decided that they were ever worth the investment in 6 inches of cloth. Just nope.
It's true. What do you got there? Sleeves? No. All right. Friend Brian is playing the role of Clyde, the elf who's proficient in slices some of the time, many of the time, all the time.
Yeah. Depends on which tier I'm feeling like.
Various levels of success only. Friend Tom is playing the role of Naoma, half-elf disciple who speaks to souls.
That's me. How do we play this game again?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
All right.
We
Roll
don't.
dice.
That's the trick.
Friend Sean is holding down the fort as Thorant and Righteous locks it on, shield, and purveyor of fine soul food.
I've checked my email constantly all day and nothing's happened, so.
That's good. All right, let us enter the game zone. It's been a couple of weeks since we last played. We got those life things coming up. Whoopee. Anyway, it's good to be at the table again to play this game that none of us remember how to play. So in the ways of our ancestors, we will recap. Last time, you all got to watch the destruction of Clyde's village.
Maybe.
Not fun.
It appeared as one of the neighborhoods in this forsaken meat plain in which you found yourselves. You met a mysterious guide, and you took a Warlock level. Those are the highlights.
Did I ever?
And we're possibly sleeping.
Might be sleeping.
What'd you say, Tom?
I don't remember if I chose my spells.
Oh. Do it live.
You don't
had a
get
whole
many.
extra week.
Listen, there were things happening.
It's true. There were things happening.
God.
All right. So anyway, yes, we got a little administrative Warlock work to do here, I guess. Yeah, you all have a rough time getting to sleep, though. Despite the hut and whatnot, it's kind of Does the hut make a floor?
I've always kind of assumed that it did.
They're not just on the meat ground.
Yeah, because it defines the space as comfortable. So I would assume that it extends to the floor.
I always just assumed that there was just like a nice carpet down.
Yeah,
All of a sudden.
that sounds nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always assumed that it was always a meat floor all the time.
The meat floor is a feature of the enclosure.
Nothing's more
Every time you
comfortable than sleeping on a meat floor.
get ground hamburger.
Taking your socks off and just like
It's
rubbing
nice
your
and
feet
warm.
in that
Yeah.
meat floor.
No.
Yeah.
Rub your feet into the meat floor with the socks on. That way it stays with you when you go.
Then you always have red socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ian, our stream description still says it's 5 hit list.
that's because
Who-
5 Hit List is a good show.
It is a good show, but it's not the one we're doing right now.
Tom, we
I
got
need
some
you to get with the
questions.
program, everybody.
Who wears socks to bed? What are you doing?
People who have cold feet.
I know someone who wears socks to bed. I'm not gonna name
Hey.
names.
I take
don't
my
say
socks
that.
off as soon as I walk in the door.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this group if we got sock
Yeah.
sleepers.
I gotta take my socks off. Sock cap.
We got meat floor bits. Everything's going crazy while Ian's updating the stream.
Yeah, there's like I wasn't ready for the 1,000 meat floor bits. Like,
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for the meat
shit.
floor bits.
trying to tell the internet that we're not talking about the Lonely Island right now. That was Thursday.
I mean, we could.
We could. We could. In
Do it
fact,
again.
Tom wasn't able to make it, so maybe instead, no.
Yeah,
No.
Tom,
We're
give us your top 5.
No, that's happening. That's happening next time.
Yeah, we're gonna make him do it
Alright.
next time. Next Thursday, 7:30.
Sweet. Double fives from Tom.
Oh boy! All right.
So, anyways, yeah, there's a floor.
There's a
There's
floor.
a floor.
There's
Yeah,
a floor.
yeah, there's a floor that isn't meat. Let's assume.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It's upholstered. Yeah. It's maybe made of Yogi Bows if we're going by Jekka's suggestion. Maybe
The meat of the yoga bow.
A little awkward to walk on.
a little bit. Yeah, it's just you just sink right every step. Just
Constantly have to make a dex check to not roll your ankle.
No,
oh,
I
you
don't like
just
it.
fall over though because bags.
That's fair.
This is what happens. We skip a week when we forget how to play D&D.
Yeah.
Start talking about yoga bows. All right. So anyway, yes, you all have a hard time going to sleep. Your mysterious guide friend is out taking a watch. Eventually, one by one, you do fall asleep. That's the end of the campaign. No.
Not
and-
money.
Thanks for showing up, everyone.
Yep.
We did it.
Good
Um,
night.
You all die in your sleep. Excellent. The meat floor absorbs you.
No, sleep indeed finds you all, only for all of you to wake up again before a massive door with a grinning face.
What now?
Like the door has a face?
All right. So a couple of clarifying questions. Is the door inside the hut or outside the hut?
The hut is not here. You are in a large chamber made of white marble.
All right. Did long rest complete?
Not yet.
Damn it.
Okay.
What does this face
How-
look like?
Yeah. How
Yeah.
big is this door, and what does it look like?
Yeah.
Does it have a neck?
It's a no. The door is made up of a humanoid face. It's about 10 feet tall, and the face is grinning.
I don't know what to do here. Usually I remove the head from the body, but this one doesn't have a body.
Mm.
The door
Now,
is
is this-
wreathed in like,
Is this like a-
carved antlers and branches.
Is this like a two door thing, like with a split down the middle, or is this just one big door?
There's a split, yeah.
Okay.
Above the door,
Oh.
above the door, the word equinox is spelled out in common.
And is the door on a wall or is it just in the middle of the room?
The door is in the middle of the room.
It's a weird door, guys.
So you can walk around the door and look at the backside.
Yep, you don't see anything there.
No door butt.
No, the door does not have a butt. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that the other side of the door also has the same face.
Okay. So it's a double-sided double door.
Face door. Yeah.
It's a face door. Janice.
Can it?
Double.
Will it? Does it respond to anything? If I say, hey door, what are you doing here?
Hello.
Oh, it does talk.
Oh, this is a weird door, guys.
Does the mouth move, or is it like a booming like voice?
Both. The mouth moves and the voice is booming.
Right. Where are we?
You have come to the Hall of the Imprisoned.
Okay.
Are
Now,
you imprisoned?
No,
Or are you,
I'm a mere door. This is my job. This is my whole lot in life.
okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
are we imprisoned?
I wouldn't say so. Usually visitors pass through the store.
Okay.
When was the last time you had a visitor?
Oh, they come and go.
Who is currently imprisoned, and who would we be going to visit?
Let's see. On the other side of the store, you will find the broker.
Broker.
Is the broker someone we want to talk to?
I think so. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him up. Or
Like, is he a
her.
nice guy, or like, is it a nice person, or do they suck real bad? You can be honest. It's okay.
I don't know much of her motives. All I know is that I am here to act as a doorway. For I am a
Ah,
doorway.
I got what you did there.
So how do we get by you? Do we push? Do we ask? Do we make a command word? Like, what do we do?
What? Why is the broker imprisoned?
That's not something that I know.
What happened to the meat floor?
The meat floor.
Yeah, we miss it
Yeah.
and want to go back.
Yeah, we were in a meat wonderland before.
Here I only know marble. Though I'm bound to my station, though perhaps there is a meat floor somewhere, but I do not know where it is.
All right. So do I just push? Is it a pull? Do I like grab your nostril and pull? Like, how do you door? How do you do the thing?
I'm told that there is a password.
What is it?
Could
This is
you
the
please?
equivalent. This is the equivalent of just typing guest.
Yeah.
Like, do you know the password, and could you tell us?
I am not given that information. It changes.
So
What
how do you
happened-
know if we got it right?
There are forces beyond my own existence that control this mechanism.
Would the password happen to be Equinox?
It might be. The door seems to be thinking.
Well, it's written above you, so I just figured I would ask.
It is a good question. In the past, I have furnished the password.
What did you choose for password before?
Yeah. Used to know. Interesting.
I've spoken the password, I should say, not furnished.
So you've spoken it while we've been here?
No.
Can you?
Is the password fiend?
It's not.
Is the
Do we,
password?
do we get a clue on the password? Like
Yeah. How long?
How-
How many
how are we-
letters?
what language is it in? Like,
Is it 5 letters? When we get one right, you'll tell us green or yellow.
yeah. Can we do a letter based?
Password is for you to find and bring to me.
Where were we gonna find
You
it?
must bring
Yeah,
the
but-
password to my mouth.
But we're in a big old white void.
So we feed you the password.
Does the door
Did
want
anybody-
kiss?
Did anybody scoop up some meat?
I did not. Not on purpose.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think ahead to do that.
I will walk up to the door, and the palm that has the shape, whatever was it a spiral from the weird dude?
Mhm.
And just put that on its mouth. Be like, is this what you're looking for? Just shh.
The door suffocates. No,
We killed the door.
The door says, I don't think so. No.
Do we all have to say it, or does just one of us have to say it?
I believe I must say it.
So you must say the password that you don't know, and how do we help you with this?
That is a good question.
All right.
The other side of the door, you see where the plaque with the word Equinox, you see that it's on like the door where the door's forehead would be, like a card.
Okay, I see. We already said. Wait, is that thing? Is it removable? I know it's high up there, but
No.
okay.
Well, I mean, probably. I mean, I don't know. Anything's removable in D&D, but not without great effort. Perhaps some stone tools.
Okay.
All right. Well, Naoma, you do A through E. Clyde, do F through L, and just sit down and just start saying words.
Brute force attack.
Yeah, we're gonna brute force this password.
Well,
And if we remind him of a password, if he remembers it, then we can do it. We'll be good.
I like it. Well, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I think I get it. Like, he needs us to make him say the password. Can you say? Just repeat after me. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good start. Equinox.
Equinox. The door splits open,
Nope.
and you're all blinded by a light on the other side of it.
Oh no. I liked being able to see.
Yeah, I don't know if this was opening the door was the good move, but we figured out the puzzle.
Well, I don't see any other way out of here. Well, I'm getting really tired of being transported to random places.
Yeah, let's walk through the door then. I'll lead the way through, and as we're going through, I'm gonna reach up and like give a little pick in the guy's nose.
You know how like dog statues will look like worn, like because people have been petting them. The nose looks worn on this. It looks like that's what
Makes
you do.
sense, yeah, absolutely.
As you walk into this chamber, an enormous humanoid figure, the color of bright white marble, rises into the darkness above. Antlers reach from its head into an endless void. It crouches down a little and says, "Aha! I have new children."
Oh, good.
Huh?
All right. Are the walls lined with TVs? And is this person sitting in a chair saying like "here to" and "therefore" and
No.
Are they clicking a pen?
No.
Okay.
Is it the statue that said this?
Yep.
With the antlers?
Huh.
And who might you be?
Some call me the broker.
What do other people call
Broker
you?
of what?
The gangster of love.
Okay. Yeah,
You got it.
yeah, you got. Yep.
Maurice, I could go on.
So why have you drawn us here?
Oh, you've been sent to me by means of a pact, I believe. She holds it the palm of her giant hand out, reveals one of those spiral shapes.
Okay.
Oh. So what does this mean?
How tall is this statue?
60 feet.
Okay, never mind. All right, cool.
This is your warm welcome to my fold, to my protective abode. The warmth of my radiance.
Is it warm in here?
No, it's not really. The marble's pretty cold.
Okay. All right. So the promises aren't holding up great yet.
So here's what you need to know about me. I deal in souls. I can help you escape your current predicament.
Okay.
Give me 20 of the souls contained in the prison that you yourselves are stuck in. And I will bless you with the means to escape before you waste away.
20 per person? Like 20 for each of us? Or 20 total?
Oh, that would be wonderful. At least 20 total.
20 total, okay.
Well, I'll look at Naoma. I'm like, well, this is now officially your territory.
Wait, 20
Sorry.
what?
I zoned out for a second.
Souls.
What are we doing? 20 souls?
Yes, I deal in souls.
Yeah, she wants souls. She wants souls for us to leave the meat dungeon. And we have to give her, I guess, the souls of the people who are there. What if we don't want to trade the souls?
That's all I
Yeah,
have
what
to
if
offer.
we want the souls?
A glowing parchment and a quill just appear in the air before you. It's really simple. I need only their names.
Trent and Clyde, do either of you have those soul coins from Avernus?
Do you have what now?
I don't think so. I think I may have done something with them.
Did you feed them to the car?
I don't remember how many we had, but
I do not seem to have them anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I have any more soul coins either. Sorry.
it's all right.
What are you
So-
going to do with
so do
these
you
souls?
Do you want people who are in the dungeon that we were just in, or do you want people we know?
People who were in the dungeon you were in.
But we don't know 20 people. Like we know.
Oh, surely you must have 20 names.
I can
We
think
know-
of 4 names.
We would know. Clyde would know people from his village. You would know
True.
people from Fangbridge.
A
And
little
all
bit,
of
yeah.
us would know some people
But what are you going to do with these
Well,
souls?
I don't know anybody down here.
from the Tabaxi village.
Nope,
Who I'm
nobody.
blanking on the name of.
Nope, don't know anybody.
What are you going to do with these souls?
I will free them from their eternal wandering and watch over them.
Yeah, but
Does
what are
that
you going to
mean
do
you're
with
going
these
to keep
souls?
them?
No.
Because
I merely collect them. And perhaps exchange them.
Exchange them for what?
There are dealings beyond mortal comprehension that are paid for with such currency.
But if they're in the meat dungeon and you can free them, why do you need us to give you the names?
The names are what I need in order to free them. It cannot be done without them.
They're not freeing them. They're turning them into bartering pieces for whatever game that they're playing. These are souls that will not be freed. They will not be set back into the cycle. They will be held prisoner
Does
for
this giant
possibly
60
all
foot
eternity.
Does this giant 60-foot statue look like something we could take down?
I mean, how brave are you feeling? It's Lord in stone.
And we haven't slept.
Is there a neck? Because I know a guy.
I mean, yeah, it's humanoid. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
So you want us to eternally damn others to be your bartering pieces. That's what you're asking us to do.
I mean, those are strong words for what I will do.
Well, and I not to play demon's advocate here, but like, can't we just give them a bunch of names of people we don't like?
Oh yeah. What about hold on, I got some names.
Like,
Here we go.
you know.
Let's see.
Like, we don't have to give the names of people who we, don't want to eternally damn. But what about that? Like, you meet a guy and he's a dick, and you're like, well, you can burn in hell. Well,
Duke Thagrius Krieg. There's
Oh, no.
one.
Trying to remember who
Thalamra.
What will happen before we start giving any names, Clyde? What will happen to us once we give you the 20 names? Why are we giving you these names?
Buy your own freedom from this prison. From that prison.
Freedom to return to the mortal realm?
Yes. And maybe even slay the beast in which you found yourselves.
So we are in a beast, and you're gonna help us slay it.
I will help you get to a place from which you may do that.
Cool. All right, I got some names. So Duke Thagrius Krieg
But
and
I
his
must
son Thirstwell. Hold on, I got like a few of these. Thalamra.
Candlehead.
Thalaster Fisk. Ralzala. He's a djinn though. Is that gonna work? He's like a Tao. Ubalax. Do demons count?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but specifically my bargain is for souls from the meat place.
Not even
I like that
names.
you've adopted the name that we gave it.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Yep.
Hashtag meat
is.
place. Don't
right.
use that hashtag. It's probably bad. I regret it. Meat palace.
Oh, no.
What
No.
happens? What happens if we don't give you their names?
You can feel free to slowly disintegrate within the gut of this monster. I mean, it is up to you. You can walk away from this deal if you'd like.
Can we? I mean, just to make sure that is actually on the table. Can we just leave?
I won't stop you.
Well, we were in a big blank room with a single door.
Came here.
And if we go back through that door, we're going to be back in a big blank room. So you say we can leave, but that doesn't give us like any real option to actually go anywhere.
You'll wake up where you fell asleep. Pretty soon here, in fact.
Okay. I mean, I'm on board with just giving them some names. But I have very little. The only skin I have in this game is my own, really. Like, I haven't been down here in Schult that long to really meet anybody but you guys. So, you guys and one village. That's the social contact I've had for like the past week.
I'll turn to Clyde and threaten. I don't know if I can actually do this. I cannot willingly condemn any souls to be imprisoned to whatever this broker is going to do to them.
Yeah, you're
Same.
not willing to give up souls at all. Clyde's not going to be willing to give up people from his village. I'm not going
to a demon.
I'm not going to be willing to give up people from my city. And we're not going to sacrifice the Tabaxi folk. So this is a non-starter. There's no option here.
Mm.
I turn back and face the broker. What if we gave you our souls, our names, or my name? Would that be enough to set the rest of the souls free? And
She considers it. And I call. She considers it and looking down at you with just those empty white marble eyes. And she says, "For that, I will free the 4 of you, but I will not free the rest of the souls."
To clarify, this is for Naoma's soul or all of our souls?
Naoma's.
I'm going to look at Naoma and be like, no, that doesn't... No.
it's the only solution that involves the least number of souls being stuck forever.
Right, but you've got things to do, and you can't be tied up in this type of thing.
If just to make sure we've got the terms right, if one of us were to give up our soul as part of this bargain, would that soul just be collected on death, or are we still allowed to use it while we still got the mortal shell working?
It would become mine on death.
Okay.
But not before.
Correct.
What if you die before the pact? What if you die before we die?
That would probably have much broader implications than the individual deals I have with you. I cannot say what will happen when I die. I cannot say if I can die.
Do you just need one, like, powerful soul? Is that what you're looking for?
Perhaps. It's a case-by-case basis.
I'll lean into the group and be like, what if we give her Gilda?
All right, for one, I don't know Gilda. For two, from what I know about Gilda, from what you've told me, she may already be spoken for. I'm not sure.
That's the best part. Let these
Double
two
dealing.
fucks fight it out. Yeah.
I think I'm willing to give my soul. If I can, you said it would be collected on death?
Correct.
I mean, I don't really have a good way to stop you, but I'm not willing to let you do that.
What do you think this?
Yeah,
What do you think my soul's worth here? Let's take this one in.
$5.
Yeah, like
Give me your shoes.
Tree fitting.
yeah.
2 gold.
Oof. Like what's it got to take for me? What's it got to take for you to leave with this soul here today?
That's proof of soul.
Can I
Lower
I'll
APR.
just pull out a shiny diamond to be like, huh? Huh? Come on. Come on.
I would entertain the thought of taking any one of your souls. Or all of your souls.
What about 2 souls? What would you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Is there any way we get out of here with something other than a soul? Can we bring something back for you that isn't souls? Do you want us to go get you wraps? Like, what do you want?
Rapid raise.
Shamrock shake.
I will get Shamrock Shakes for everybody.
No,
All
I
right.
don't know what those
no,
are.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a situation where they're gonna ask for a Shamrock Shake and a McRib. You can't get them at the same time. It's a trick.
Not with that attitude.
They probably still have them in the back. You just gotta ask nice. You just gotta be nice to the people. Being nice to service workers will get you a long way.
Yeah, I mean that is true. Like,
We'll get you an
Very
old
true.
moldy McRib from 11 months ago.
yeah, but the fact is they're not supposed to give it to you, but they will.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Anyway,
You all start to feel the pull of the waking world upon you.
I feel
So
the pull
I mean,
of the waking world.
Are we gonna be brought back in here at another time, or what's your situation? Like, do you pull us back in every once in a while, or is this the only time we're gonna be here?
Yeah, is this like a one-time deal? Can we like come up with a better plan?
I'm afraid it's a one time.
all right.
Deal.
So here's the thing, guys. I, for one, am suspicious about whether or not I can even die. So,
Immortal
Like-
Geoff.
yeah, like, so, and in any case, I plan on using my soul for a while. And then I'm not going to have much use for it after I'm dead. So, me giving mine up, not a big deal. But I'm not getting a great vibe that I can even save me by giving up my own soul from this statue. Space Cowboy. Like, come on. Seriously, if I were to give up my soul, would that free the four of us?
It's Cowboy.
I know the song
Oh,
too.
yeah. That was a good callback. Thank you. It was unexpected. I appreciate it. Gangster of Lobes. All right. Yes, that would be sufficient.
I can't save everybody, but I can get us the hell out of this literal hellhole and a half.
Us giving
Yeah.
20 names would not have saved everybody, anyways.
I know that I'm unwilling to let Naoma do this. I'm also not psyched about you doing it, but if it's what you want to do, then I will, I'm not going to fight.
Is that what you want, Geoff?
I really do want to get out of here.
Me too.
Like, we're just gonna die down here. And not to give in to the despair, but this seems like a, deal with the devil, easy way out, but maybe that's the thing to do. I want to scrutinize this contract. Which,
Oh, there is no contract.
that's right, you're a demon, yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a deal with a demon anyway, so
Yeah, Clyde's a non-starter. Naoma's big on the soul in general. Yeah. Screw it. But if you die, then I know you're not a devil, so this won't hold any water whatsoever. But if you die, I get your soul.
oh, what a deal. Now we're playing with fire.
Yeah, whichever of
That
us
seems
goes
fair.
first.
If I die once, shame on you.
Yeah.
If you die
Die me
twice,
twice.
shame on me.
Yeah, that checks
So
out.
let's be real.
Okay. Go ahead and sign the parchment.
I thought there was no contract. I was very specifically told there was no contract.
There is no contract, but there is the exchange of a name.
As Geoff starts to walk away and go up there and be like, "Give a fake name."
Hold on, I've got one.
What?
Duke Thagrius Krieg.
Dwink Bexon.
Dwink.
Good old Dwink.
Not a cup.
I'm not friends with snipers.
Here to talk about GameStop. Okay. But yeah, so this parchment, what are we looking at? Is there literally just like an X and that's it? Or
It is blank and floating in the air with the quill.
What's the demon's name? Write their name.
yeah, all right. Alright, so yeah, I will take up the quill and I will write in nice big John Hancocky letters. And it's been like I'm just gonna go full ham and be like Lord Jeffrey Ravencloak, comma, the Sleeveless, comma, Lord of Ilemerith and its lands, comma, servant of King Edmund, comma, first of his name.
There are a couple of times while you're signing the parchment that it starts to disappear. It starts to like try to burn away, and then you press the quill to the paper again, and it rematerializes.
Yep.
You're not done yet.
I'm not done.
You turn to Thrand. How long is his name?
I think he's giving 6 names.
Geoff. Is he writing a weird script?
Geoff.
I don't know. I think he's playing a trick.
And then finally I'll be like, period.
The parchment burns up, and so does the quill. And everything goes dark for everybody.
Son of a bitch.
And we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We're break
Welcome
takers.
to the darkness.
We are break
We'll be back in a few.
My god. Here we go. Be right back.
Hello again. Welcome back to Monday Night D&D, Hellscape Navigators, here on Power Word Casual.
We're back.
When we left off, Geoff sold his soul. That's the end of the game. No. Everything went dark. Yes. So, you awaken, not within Geoff's hut.
Oh.
Where are we? Are we in a meat field?
You are
Flowers of meat.
in some
Please.
kind of bubble.
Waves of meat grain.
Please not Avernus. Please not Avernus.
Oh no.
Toenails!
Toenails.
You can smell the toenails. You can't smell the toenails. You can smell meat, though.
That's always in the back of there, though. If you think real about it, you can smell it.
There, yeah.
Just.
It's like going to a gym. There's always it's there. It's just there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's
Oh yeah.
just there. No matter how clean the gym is, it's just there.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yes, you wake up within a bubble. The ground is squishy and smudgy, and you each notice when you wake up that your fingers are now blackened to the second knuckle.
So this deal did nothing for us. Excellent.
Yeah, we may just die here anyway.
So
Did we ever?
Jeff,
Did
you
we
hear
ever
the-
get their name? The statue's name?
The broker.
Not
The
I
broker.
mean, we got some names. I don't know how accurate any of them are.
Right, but we got the broker. That's good enough.
Yeah.
You hear the broker's voice in your head, Jeff. And they say, "Is there something you would like to tell the class?"
But no.
There's a reason why this didn't work, and you know what it is.
You got to be more specific.
The voice does not respond.
Okay.
Apparently it doesn't gotta be more specific.
Well, my guess is that maybe me need to be more specific.
What do you mean?
So I wrote on the parchment, Lord Geoffrey Ravencloak the Sleeveless, Lord of Ireland and its surrounding lands, servant of King Edmund I of his name. Period. My name is not Geoffrey.
Oh,
Oh, you.
What's your name?
tricky.
Geoff.
Tricked.
Cool.
So yes, on the
Ah.
spongy ground of the meat plane, you seem to be within a bubble of some kind. You can see around you. You can see the same horrible meat shit everywhere. And you can see that iridescent kind of look of like a soap bubble, and you can see your reflections.
This is
We
not
had
the tiny
one
hut.
chance.
Well, see. All right. So you can still hear me, right?
Yes.
So you heard my real name.
Yes.
Then honor our bargain.
That wasn't the deal. You had to sign with your real name.
Paper me.
Nope.
Oh crap.
The voice is gone.
No. Good news. I still have a soul. So.
Bad news. We're all gonna die.
At this point, who cares? I'm over it.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, it was a good run, everybody. I didn't think we would die in the belly of this weird slime beast, but
So after all of this talking about your name, Geoff,
Hmm.
it actually gets a little hard to recall what it is.
Oh, great.
You're forgetting.
Oh, great.
Everyone else is also experiencing the same thing in regards to their own name.
hey,
So I'm forgetting my name. Do I still know Naoma's name and Clyde's name?
Yes.
All right. I'm just going to, as I start realizing that I don't remember mine, Geoff, Clyde, Naoma. Geoff, Clyde, Naoma. Geoff, Clyde, Naoma. I'm just going to keep saying that over and over again.
Okay.
Geoff, Clyde. Damn it.
Geoff.
Yeah, I'll give a little emphasis on Geoff every once in a while.
Thank you.
Thrin, I recognize those first two names you're saying, but what's that third one?
And as I start, I'll point. I'm like, Geoff, Clyde, Naoma. Geoff, Clyde, Naoma.
Who's that guy pointing at us?
Mm.
You
No
know who
idea.
I am.
You do know his name, yeah. You just
Oh.
forget your own.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I don't know my name.
We need to find a way out of here.
Is our Warlock friend still here?
Yeah, you
define
actually,
friend.
your BFF. You see him walking towards this bubble you're in, and he's a little puzzled. You were over there, now you're over here. I guess that's just how this place works.
I feel like you set us up for failure, buddy.
What happened to you?
We got pulled into another dimension, offered a deal with the devil, and then it didn't go through. So now we're stuck in this bubble.
Devil.
And I feel like you set us up to do that.
I don't think you're stuck in the bubble. He looks around, and there are several similar looking bubbles kind of like rising and popping. Like some kind of horrible soda pop. Like bad seltzer.
Oof. It's the worst.
Truly.
If I poke the bubble, does it pop?
If you poke the bubble, you poke your own reflection in the bubble. There's a resistance there where your finger touches reflection Naoma's finger.
Someone want to just try and hit it real hard?
Yes, roll a melee attack.
All right, yeah, I'll go hit it. I'll go whack at it with a hammer.
Okay.
Melee attack, go. 16 to hit.
You take no damage. Because that hits.
Okay. And
Sweet.
I'd be dual wielding this at this point, just with both hands. Just
Yeah.
So we are looking at 8 damage.
Okay, you take 4 damage.
Cool.
You bounce back from the wall.
Have you ever, turning and looking at our friend outside the bubble, have you ever seen anyone else in one of these?
I
Not that you
haven't.
would remember. How the heck do we get out
I
of
remember
here?
everything but my name. Or at least I like to think that.
Who did you give up for your name?
Who did I give up for my name?
Yeah, the person, the being you sent us to see asked us to give names.
Hmm.
Give
Well,
it
if this person had given up a name, they'd be out of here.
Not necessarily.
Maybe not.
We're taking the demon at its word.
No such deal was ever extended to me.
Hmm.
You mean you had a chance to get out of here somehow and you didn't take it?
Oh, we did.
It also came with a turtle damnation, so not
Hmm.
super cool.
Turns out, when you try and trick a demon, it doesn't always work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just don't trust a demon ever.
I mean, I didn't. Not entirely. Obviously.
I'm
I
just
see.
gonna lean like on my back up against the bubble. Just kind of take everything in for a little bit.
Okay. As you do that, you fall through the bubble, and you are on the outside of it now.
Guys,
What now? Oh, hi. Okay. You're outside.
I'm outside. I leaned on it. I don't. I'll turn and look at our friend and be like, right? Like I just leaned on it.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I'll try and walk through it.
You bump into your reflection if you're walking forwards.
Your reflection stopped you.
I mean, just try leaning your back to it.
All right, yeah, I'll turn around and walk backwards towards it.
Okay. Same thing happens. You fall through the bubble.
Just gonna lay down.
On the ground in the bubble.
Well, yeah. Is the bubble on the ground or is it floating
Yeah.
up? Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll just lean then. Yeah.
Just
This is what I was thinking. But
Yep. That's just Clyde in a bubble. Snow globe.
Just living in a bubble. I guess I'll just sit and wait.
Clyde, just lean on the wall. Just.
I don't trust this bubble. What even is this?
But
If you
once
don't trust the bubble, wouldn't you want to be out of the bubble?
Yeah, but I can't get hurt in here, right?
there is literally nothing to say that's true.
I mean,
Why else would the bubble be here?
The rot in our fingers has progressed, and we woke up in that bubble. So,
well, I don't know. I'm anxious about getting out of here. We're gonna die in that thing, that monster.
Well, you're still inside the monster in a bubble.
Yeah.
So you being in the bubble doesn't help anybody.
Are you sure?
Nope, I'm not sure.
Well, all right.
well,
And then I'll get out of the bubble. I'll just try and walk out.
Okay. Yeah, you run into yourself.
And I'll try and juke myself.
Your reflection is as fast as you are.
I can't outdex it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Let's see.
You'll have noticed that Naoma and I leaned against the wall backwards, and Geoff did the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll turn around and then jump backwards.
Okay. You jump backwards through the wall of the bubble. You're now outside the bubble. The bubble pops.
I did it.
And you see that nearby Fang Bridge is reconstituting itself in its kind of ghostly state within this creature. And the guide says, yeah, that's one of the weird things about this place. This place seems to not only eat away at the corporeal forms of whatever it's consumed, but it also steals their names. Names are powerful here.
So it's stealing our names right now?
So names are powerful here.
What's the name of this beast?
I don't know. I never knew.
It's a no-name beast.
It's just an unfathomable, enormous, inky horror.
Boy, I'm just taking in the scene and like, there's got to be something.
I have no idea what.
I have absolutely no idea what. Walking backwards out of the bubble, allowed us to get out of the bubble. Maybe that somehow ties to getting out of here.
But we'd need to know where the edge of this place is, if there is one.
You hear the announcement being made from the Fangbridge area. And the herald says, everybody make way for our king. Our king will now speak. And then you hear the king pipe up and say, yes, I am your king. Hello. And he begins his speech.
What's your name, King?
He looks at you a little puzzled. It says, I don't know. Who knows my name? There's a flicker of kind of like recognition, like he kind of like, or inspiration, like he kind of for a moment seems to break from this cursed cycle, but just blink and you'll miss it kind of thing.
Right, and what was the king's name?
Above the table, I don't remember.
Thranwood, though. It's Majestus.
Majestus, that's right. So yeah, it was Majestus.
I believe your name is Majestus, sir. Your lord.
Majestus. Yes, that's me. He looks at his paws, and his paws begin to glow. That glow kind of like just expands to all of him. He becomes a radiant pillar and disappears. The people of Fangbridge seem confused but not alarmed by this. They're looking at their own paws and hands and trying to figure out if maybe they can figure out what happened.
If we can tell them, if we can tell them their names, we might be able to set them free.
I'll turn to Thranton and be like, your name is Thranton.
Yeah, we just did this a few minutes ago where I was telling everybody their names, but nothing happened to us.
Your guide kind of pipes up and says, the difference here is that you are here in corporeal form, and these are souls.
Oh.
So I don't think that I would know every citizen of Fangbridge. I wouldn't know all their names, so I wouldn't be able to tell everybody their name.
We might be able to get the information from them, though. And I'll go up to one of the souls that's walking around and point to another one and go, I'm sorry, I'm new to town. What's his name over there?
Oh, that's Rumble.
And I'll walk over to Rumble and be like, "Excuse me, sir. Do you know your name?"
Rumble's just a little guy. He's this little lion cub, sort of Leonin. He looks up and says, "Hi, can I help you?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm new to town. I'm just curious about what your name was.
It's I don't know.
Would it happen to be Rumble?
I think that sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah. As he starts to acknowledge and own that, he too becomes a pillar of light.
We got to keep doing this.
Disappears.
This is it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
think-
go try and run to my village area and do the same thing.
Okay.
Can I use my survival skills to find my way back there?
Yeah.
Sick. Do I need to roll? Or do I just do it?
Roll survival. Let's get a dice roll.
I roll on a dice.
When in doubt, animal handling.
It's a 29.
Yes.
Yeah, you survived the heck out of that. Yeah, you know exactly where it is. You're able to
Yeah,
hop
I'm
there.
such a survivor in this meat land.
as
Everyone else,
Clyde-
Clyde runs off into the Beatlands.
yeah, as Clyde is running off, I'm like, "Watch out for the bats."
Do I hear that?
You do.
Okay.
For a place with
But
no
do
walls
I
and this
heed
thing,
that?
there's that is on.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do that same thing with as many people as I can in my home village.
Okay. You first. Who do you approach first?
Probably the people that I recognize.
Mhm.
Let's see. I don't know if I wrote down. Overwrath isn't in here, right? Is he?
No.
No, because we found his body. Yeah, I can't remember.
You don't have to. You don't have to rattle off the names of everyone you've ever known. Just
Yeah.
tell me about how you do this. What do you? Are you?
So I'll go up to the elder first, who's like doing the graduation ceremony, and I'll like be like, "Elder, do you know your name?" And I'm gonna try and emulate what Naoma was doing.
Okay.
And then I'll go over to one of the students, be like, "What's the master's name?"
Hmm.
And hopefully they'll say it. Do they say it? Do they know?
Yeah, they do know. And for a number of these people, I assume that Clyde also knows their name, and you're just able to be like, "Hey, your name's
Okay.
this."
Yeah. I'll be like, Master Shadowleaf,
Yep.
and so on and so forth.
Okay.
And then have the master, but before the master leaves, I'll try and be like, name your students here as you graduate them.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, he does that, and they're all one by one released.
And then from there, I'll just kind of go among the villagers and try and parse out their names and make them say it.
Yeah. What happens is the master hands all of the graduates their new weapons, and then says their name, and one by one they're able to escape that way. And for the new initiates, they're all given their training weapons and the same kind of thing.
Sweet.
And you
Fist
can work
pump.
through the tree. Success, baby.
I did it.
Good. Yeah, so you work your way through the tree, just columns of light everywhere as you just tell people their names.
Yeah. You're so and so. You're so and so.
Hey! Okay. Very cool.
Finger
Very cool.
crossbows. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think we do the same thing, working our way through Fang Bridge, and then would probably make our way to
The Tabaxi village.
yeah,
Mhm.
oh my god, Kamadan Ra, and make our way through that village, getting everyone's names and making sure to free all of them, and missing none.
Clyde, is there anyone you hate that you just didn't tell their name?
Not enough to want them to be consumed by this strange entity.
Good guy, Clyde. All right. Okay, yeah. One by one, you go through Commandant Ra and release all the Tabaxi folk.
And once we're done that, because those were the only 3 places we saw, right?
Yep.
I'll turn to our friend, who I'm assuming is still with us.
Yep, he's still there.
Is there anybody here, any souls here that you know? Any places that you're familiar with?
Most of them seem to be areas from Chult, but there are some outliers. There's at least one place I'm familiar with.
Well, let's go try to free them then, at the very least.
Okay. I think it's over this way. And he leads you over to an area that's pretty sparse at first. It starts to take on the form of a town that you might find like on the outskirts of Waterdeep, and it it's just populated with townsfolk, farmers. So like, there's a tavern. He goes into the tavern and calls the barkeep by name, and the barkeep ponders for a moment and disappears. And there are a few other moments like this where he just calls people out by name or elicits a name from somebody to free someone else. And he works through that pretty handily.
Yeah, and I would, of course, assist with the town and just helping free everyone else in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is doing us any good. I don't know if this is returning those people to the material plane or if they're gone forever. But I hope it's the former.
Did we remember to try and get the name of our person we're running with?
They don't know.
He doesn't know, but the people in the town might.
He doesn't. Yeah, I would probably ask
yeah.
somebody in the town.
It's true.
Yeah, as I'm doing it, keep pointing to him and be like, "Do you know that man?"
There's it's a lot of people don't, but there's one guy that's actually dressed similarly to your guide. Like there's a uniform. They're both wearing it, and this guy, like, as he kind of like becomes light and leaves, there's a glint of recognition in his eyes, like as if you ask him about it, and he's like, oh yeah, he throws up his middle finger, he's like, fuck you, Edmund. And the guy like blinks and he goes, that is my name, yeah. Okay.
I will take out a piece of parchment from my bag and tear off a little bit and scribble Edmund on it and hand it to him, just in case you forget.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so what I think we're doing here is I think we're starving this beast.
Sweet.
We're taking away its food.
Does that mean
it's just going to eat us
digest
faster? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. It might also weaken it so that we can get out from in here, though.
Well, let's hope it's the second one.
Jeff, I hear you know what to do. I don't know if Jeff's here, but I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I'm here,
Geoff-
but yeah, I don't know.
Jeff understands the plan.
He understands the plan. No, I've seen your work before. I think that maybe it's what we need.
Honestly
Geoff, start
confused about
stabbing.
what you mean for me. Stabbing? Alright. So yeah, I'll just take out my sword and just is there a vertical surface anywhere nearby that's made of meat, or is it just the ground?
Are you looking for a meat column?
Yeah, a wall or
In this little town area, there's a well, and there are buildings too. Yeah, there's the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just start stabbing the bar.
Okay. Yep.
And
It's
is it juicy?
juicy. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very juicy bar.
Okay. Yep.
Quick question: did we actually get a long rest?
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Okay.
Okay.
We never discussed that. We woke up in the bubble and completely skipped over whether or not we had gotten a long rest.
This is true.
I just presumed we hadn't, so
You realize you're feeling more rested than you thought you were.
excellent.
One of those bonus moments in life.
Okay. So yeah, with that vigor, I'll just start going to town on this wall. Stabbing, throwing some green flame blade in there just for extra, just cantripping it up.
I feel like that's the real win here. Is we actually got to long rest.
So far.
Those are so rare these days.
Hard
In
to
the
come
belly
by.
of this creature.
Good sleep is hard to come by.
Where did Holy Weapon go?
Have you
Holy Weapon.
checked?
No.
Ski
My
bop.
spell list. Ski bop.
Have
Spell
you checked
list.
your pet spells?
And by list, I mean
Oh, you can only cast it at 5th level? What? Oh, interesting. All right. I'm going to put Holy Weapon on Geoff's sword
Ooh, dope.
so that it does an additional 2d8 of radiant damage every time you stab it.
Into it.
And that lasts
So-
for an hour.
Okay. So yeah, you roll some attack. Well, actually, you know what? Just roll some straight up damage rolls.
All right.
Whoever wants at this bar, let's go.
All right. So how much is the holy weapon extra again?
2d8.
2d8. All right. So let's see. So say every time I'm hitting with this thing, I'm hitting with. So let's see. So that's 7 plus some green flame blade for 2d8, and then it's the same. So 2 more 2d8. So let's see. 7, 5, and 8. 20. So I'm hitting for it. I'm gonna say I'm hitting for at least 20 every swing.
Yep. Okay.
Is that counting the
The holy weapon. Yep.
Holy Weapon?
Yep.
Cool.
And yeah, and that's with a cantrip that I can do on it every swing. So it's just we're not in combat. I'm hitting a wall. So
With each swing, the sword slices in further.
ooh, I think we're making progress. This is new.
Right. Well, I guess I can try to help out a little bit. And I pull out my tiny little dagger and just start like,
Clyde, pretend it's a neck.
yeah. And upon seeing the success of Geoff cutting in, I'm also going to go ham and start hacking away.
Okay.
I still have Jeff's spare sword, so I'm going to continue to do what I was doing before, where I put it in the ground, then take my hammer and just crack, just to stab it all the way down, and then I'll pick it up, find a new spot, and
Okay. All right. Yeah. You start to toss the salad. Like, yeah, the meats, they're all cut. It's a.
oh no.
We're tossing the salad meat.
Tossing the meat salad.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Tossing
more of
meat
a
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
We're,
Yeah, meat hibachi.
yeah, we're
that's-
flipping the shrimp. That's what we're doing.
so
Yeah.
You're flipping the shrimp,
Yeah.
and every once in a while there's an onion volcano. It's pretty amazing what you're doing to this meatscape.
Bar tartar.
Uh.
Yes, that's right.
Oh boy.
Geoff,
Yeah.
you start to see daylight.
Holy shit. Okay.
We haven't seen this in so long.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything special. So yeah, I'll just keep on. Like once I start to see edges and gaps, I'm gonna start like going a little more specific, trying to widen the hole up as much as I can.
Okay.
So we can like squelch our way through.
All right. Everybody roll a perception check.
I perceive nothing.
That is, I believe, commonly known as a nat 20 for me.
Hmm.
So, thank you. So, yeah, 24.
You're slashing away in the daylight. And what did everyone else roll?
17.
The nat 20 was very distracting. I'm sorry. I know it was a skill check, but
I mean,
It's a good check
pretty
all
awesome.
around. Yeah.
we're conditioned to be distracted by those.
Yeah.
I get a mod 22.
Okay.
17. Bolt for
Also
both.
17.
So Geoff and Clyde, Geoff, as you're slicing through this thing, you catch a glimpse of something in the corner of your eye up in the air inside this thing.
One of the fucking bats.
It is so many bats. That's what you see, Clyde. There are so many bats.
Must cut faster. Must cut faster.
There's a cloud of these things.
How big's the
They're
hole?
bats.
The hole is it's about one Geoff width.
Okay, that's pretty big.
You know, like a pencil dive.
Yeah, that's pretty. I got broad shoulders. I'm a meaty man. Like that's pretty good.
Some people go by, the metric system,
Hmm.
the English
The Geoff
system.
system
We
of
go by the
measurement.
Jeff system.
Yeah, one Geoff. It's not.
How many
it's,
Jeffs
it's,
wide is
well,
it?
yeah, it's like a Geoff is like 2 Naomas, but not quite a Thranton.
Hmm.
Yeah. We definitely need a Thranton.
There's conversion
Oh.
charts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could get through this hole one by one.
Thranton could fit through it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, just as a precaution.
Willing to bull rush my way out this hole.
Yeah, I say you go first.
Yeah, as a precaution, if the bats get to like within 50 feet of us, I'm going to prepare Spirit Guardians, but I'm not going to cast it yet. Like if it looks like they're going to get close to us, I'm going to cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoulder down, shield up, and I'm just gonna run and try and punch a bigger hole.
All right. Yeah. Give me a damage roll.
Brandon.
Do you have a charge? Do you have a?
So we're
Nothing
saying
quite like
Thranton-
that. No.
Brandon's gonna
Okay,
fist the hole.
Do a weapon attack then.
9 damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You bust through, and now there's a Thranton shaped hole in the side of this meat wall.
You just Kool-Aid man.
I imagine that I Kool-Aid man, but I lose my footing and sort of like skid on the shield a little bit and be like, "We're good. Come on."
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little greasy out there. Yeah. All right. The bats close in very quickly, and you see your Warlock friend kind of square off against them. And Naoma, he actually waves you out. He just says, just go." And he holds up a hand and traps 3 of them in the air, which is enough to bamboozle them for a little while. But there are several more where that came from. And so he just urgently just get out. I got the back.
Okay. I'll start. I'll make my way out of the hole, and I'll turn to Geoff as I'm stepping out and be like, grab him on your way out.
Is he
Do
near
not
the
leave
hole?
him in there.
He's stepping away from it slowly to try to get closer to the critters and pick them off with whatever range spell tools he's got.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll be the last one through.
Clyde.
Just try and run my way through, I guess.
Okay. You want to do it with style? You want to get one more hit in while you pass through the threshold?
Yeah, I'll do like on my way out, like a little cross slashing.
Nice. Yeah, you do that. It's you nick the sides of this thing, and you hear a growl as you do that from the outside.
Yeah, take that, jerk.
Mhm.
That's what you get for swallowing us and my friends.
Ain't it the truth? All right, Geoff,
So
you're up.
everybody's
Okay.
up, but Geoff.
All right. So, how far away is who we now know to be Edmund from the hole?
He's 30 feet away now.
Okay. All right.
He's 30 feet. Like he's 30 feet along the ground and like 10 feet in the air, just like
10 feet in the air. All right. All right.
trying to
So-
Eldritch blast these things.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I want to run over to him, and he's in the air.
Hmm.
So that means he's gonna be real easy to move. So I'm just gonna grab a boot, just grab a leg, and just start hauling him back towards the entrance.
Okay.
And if that's not gonna get me all the way there and out the hole, I'd like to action surge and complete the movement.
Okay. As you grab his leg, he loses concentration on something that he was doing. And this like log jam of awful flying bat creatures actually like closes in on you closer and closer.
Okay.
He makes a kick at you to try to get away and reestablish whatever crowd control he had going on.
Okay. Well, here. Okay. No, go ahead.
It does the kick does land.
Yeah.
He's not very strong.
Yeah.
You will find that you receive 4 bludgeoning damage.
Pretty good kick.
Yeah, it's a pretty good kick. All
My
right.
kicks
So,
do
well, how much
0 damage.
without using action surge can I at least get us? Like, where can I get us? Like, walking up, grabbing, and getting kicked, and then going back towards the hole. How much can I do?
Without the action surge, what's your movement again?
30.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to get up to him and pretty much grab him and get kicked. So that's where you end off.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So we'll action surge, and I will dash us back to the hole.
Okay.
And if I can, I want to just keeping the grip on his leg, 2 hands if I need to, grab his other leg. I don't really, not a big deal for me right now.
Mhm.
I would like to just dive both of us through this hole.
Okay, all right. Give me a dexterity
Okay.
or like acrobatics. This is an acrobatic endeavor.
Still not great. I mean, if I could use athletics, I would love it. Just
Acrobatics.
damn it, can't I just like I want to just tackle this man through this hole. But all right. Acrobatics. It's only 13 worse. It's fine. It's 1.
Oh, no! You both die. No.
Could have been a 15. But no.
All right, everybody on the outside.
Grand
What you
total
see-
of 2.
Okay. What you see is that the hole created in the side of this creature is it's starting to kind of like knit itself back together. And you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting. And it almost closes back up. But then, Geoff tumbles through, busts it open again, and
Sweet.
rolls out to the ground. There's no sign of the Warlock, but Geoff is here.
Where, Geoff? Where's Edmund?
Shit. I had him. I had his feet.
I'm gonna go sort of poke my head through the hole and see if he's within range to like get or grab.
The hole is trying to heal itself as you do this. You get stuck at the shoulders in the wall of this thing, and while you're looking around, you see a massive fracas of bat demons.
Okay, so I don't see Edmund right away.
You can do a perception check.
I don't see Edmund right away then, right? I'm not even perception
No,
check. Just
you don't
poke my
see
head
him.
in. Don't see him.
It's
All right.
just bats. One of them going in for the scratchings. Like it's,
Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna pull back out and I'm gonna put my shield on the hole just to sort of like cover anything from coming out.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna be like, he's gone. He ran off.
You hear the this plink 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 sound of bat demons like ramming into the hole where he disappeared through and your shield, and that sound is slowly muffled further and further as this thing heals itself.
What does this thing look like?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah. Now we're next to it.
What you see is a large leathery black form. You are up close to it. It is kind of like reeling around, trying to figure out what happened to it. But it's like, as far as you can see from here, it's just a blob.
I mean, we can't let this thing continue to exist, right?
I mean, I'm
This
all for
thing's-
I'm all for trying to kill it, but can we?
Yeah, this thing's enormous. What are we gonna do?
I mean, with the speed it was moving earlier, if it wants to catch us again, it's going to catch us.
So we kill it.
All right.
I think that's our only option.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not against that. I just don't know how.
Hit it till it dies? I don't know. That seems to usually work.
Everybody roll a dex save.
Uh-oh. It's going to eat this again.
7.
6.
5.
13.
Ooh.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 13.
At least whatever's happening is happening to all of us.
We got eaten again.
Welcome back to the meat space. The legs of this thing suddenly just skewer out from the sides. The blob starts to take a spider-like shape.
This is some Miyazaki horror shit.
Yeah, it's happening again. Those legs actually, they hit all of you for an amount of damage that I will determine with these dice.
Congrats. You have created an Elden Ring boss.
I did it. You are all the proud recipients of 16 piercing damage.
Would you consider this an attack?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to intercept in front of Naoma.
Okay.
1d10 plus 5. Reduce it by 9.
All right.
All right.
So am I taking full damage? 16.
Yeah, I think we all failed it.
Yeah. Everyone who took damage is taking the whole 16, unless you're Naoma and you've got
Get
threatened.
okay. Gotcha.
You got threatened. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to get threatened.
It's pretty good. Everyone should get threatened every now and then.
Tell your friends.
The creature, you see the spidery legs moving along the ground as the creature tries to right itself, and it actually starts to run away from where all of you are.
How fast?
Isn't it's not particularly fast. Like, oh, it's got,
Could we keep
it's
up
kind of
with it?
limping along. It makes it 60 feet away from you, which
Pretty
might
fast.
seem like, yeah, but it's large. It's a big thing.
Yeah,
so
but I can't.
60 feet for that guy.
Yeah, but I can't punch it if it's 60 feet away.
You're
We're
gonna
on
have to-
ground, right? We were not
True.
standing on it anymore, right?
We're not
Correct.
standing on meat.
You're not standing on meat anymore. You're standing on sacred, precious soil of some kind. Beneath your feet, there's stonework. It looks like this at least used to be some kind of building or temple, but it's not one of those meaty buildings.
So where are we now?
Yeah, I
Can
guess.
I make a perception check to try to discern where we might be?
Yeah.
$16.
All right. You see that the stones at your feet actually form a circular kind of motif. You're definitely in a Chult-esque climate as far as you can feel. There's a smell of rot in the air here. It's that too sweet, awful stench. And the stones beneath your feet, the circles that they form, seem to create an altar. As you look towards the direction that this creature left towards, you see that it's starting to climb up the stairs onto the plinth.
Eyes of the Grave, real quick.
Mhm.
Are there any undead within 60 feet of us that aren't behind total cover?
Oh boy. Is this a yes no thing, or is this a how many
This
and where
is
they are?
I know exactly how many there are in their location within 60 feet.
Yeah, within 60 feet there are not under total cover. I see. Yeah, you get like 10 pings here.
Okay. And so whatever the thing we just came out of is running towards up a set of stairs towards something.
Yeah, up onto a kind of plinth looking thing.
Are we going to chase this thing down?
I mean, if it's moving that fast, I'm not going to be a huge help. I can't do much damage to it.
Well, what if it stays on top of this temple thing that it's going towards?
I mean, yeah, if it stops and we can actually, like, if I can get in, if you and I can get in on it in melee, you, me, and Clyde, like, that's where we do our best work. But, like, if it's staying 60 feet away from us, then I don't think it's going to be possible.
Well, let's start walking towards it, not spending any extra actions or anything, just making our way towards it in case it does stop.
Okay.
We can walk and talk.
Approach it warily.
Okay. As you do this, a humanoid figure makes its way towards the plinth as well. This bulbous, amorphous situation with too many legs. You see that way up in the air, it does have something that could generously be called a face. 2 eyes and too many teeth. One of the eyes has an extra spider leg sticking out of it for no good reason. It lowers its head, and the humanoid seems to console it. They have a hood over their head, and they whisper to it.
Who the hell is this?
Do I recognize any of the garments the figure is wearing?
Roll a history check.
25.
These garments in particular seem kind of recent, but you do see there's an old worn leather belt that seems broken at the area that would normally that would hang down, at the area where there would be slack. Instead of having slack, it's been broken off, and that seems familiar.
I put my hand out to the group to stop and be like, I'm not certain. Fuck. I'm not certain, but I think that's Kanoe Kelly. That's the guy we've been looking for.
Perfect. Let's go get him. And I start moving forward again.
Sweet. I
And
mean,
if that's
I'll sense the hesitation and stop again and be like, what?
I'm just nervous about what is going to happen here. Just be prepared for anything. If he's actually aligned with Miracle, the Lord of Bones. I don't remember what Miracle's the Lord of. This could be. There's some undead around us, but there could be potentially a lot more. Just a heads up.
Okay, well, I say we just keep cautiously approaching, and if things change, we'll adjust from there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll step out and walk, make 2 steps ahead of the group.
All right, you make your slow approach. He turns around.
As we're approaching, I want to fire up warding bond on Naoma and Clyde.
Okay. All right. He turns around and lowers his hood, and his face is familiar, but also like much more skeletal. Like there's just no like muscular structure anymore almost. And he says, Arcaneoma, I have found new purpose, and you have found me.
You see Naoma like takes a deep breath in. Time seems to have treated you poorly, Kanoe Kelly. If I can still call you that.
Oh, it's treated me well. I found a way to transcend death instead of just simply being at peace with it.
You know that goes against the natural order of things. And I take it that thing behind you is the soulmonger.
This is a god. God that I have created.
Is that better or worse?
Little column A, little column B.
Okay.
Why are you're doing this just so that you don't die? Stealing life from all beings on this planet? On this plane?
I'm doing this to create a new reality for everybody left.
I can't let you do that.
Then you'll die.
Maybe we will. Everything dies eventually. And I
I'll
guess
pop up and be like, not me though.
Yeah, I don't think I'm.
Should we check
No.
and see if this
Yeah.
guy can die?
I think we should check and see if this guy can die. Because I don't think there's going to be any other way to stop him. He is very crazy looking.
How
Okay,
far? How
I'm
far
gonna-
away is he?
Yeah, how close does he let us get to him?
Let's see. You're 30 feet away from him.
All right, I'm gonna run up to him and slash at his neck.
I would also like to
Okay.
cast a spell at him, among
Okay.
other things.
Before we get into a combat, I'm going to call the game.
Yep.
And we're going to continue this next time.
Okay.
So you say.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
that's highly likely. Let's
we're going to do something else next time. We're going to do the My Little Pony RPG.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Thanks for joining us.
We did it.
Friendship is magic.
The real friendship was the demon gods we made along the way.
Yeah, somebody make his neck bigger so I can hit it easier.
I can do that.
Good call, Noah.
I have the enlarge spell.
Is the
Yep.
is the My Little Pony game just Magic the Gathering?
Kinda. Friendship is MTG.
Yeah. Friendship is Magic the Gathering.
Friendship is magic, and magic is the gathering. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Checks out.
Magic is the gathering.
Gonna
right.
gonna point this out. Both of those properties are owned by Hasbro.
True.
Just saying.
It's very true.
As is D&D. Let's
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
And on that bombshell, we'll see you all next time. Ian, you look busy, but
Well, I'm trying to disentangle my headphones and a
uh,
heating pad, and there we go. All right.
you gotta take it away, man.
Nah.
Okay. Let's see.
The end.
What do I know? We're not doing Humblewood tomorrow, but we are doing it next week. Is that no?
We are not
That's my
doing
understanding.
Humblewood. Yeah, we're not doing Humblewood tomorrow. I believe we are doing it next week. TBD. Still working on scheduling, but
Yep.
yeah, taking a pass tomorrow. So if you want some D&D, you'll have to just watch one of our reruns. We got them. They're up on YouTube and Twitch, so please do.
Or play your own game,
If you
or watch another game. There's a lot of good D&D out there.
not just ours.
Nope.
Yep.
Just ours.
This is it.
This is the only good D&D.
You're welcome. Yeah.
We should be back with this next week, though. I'll have to keep everyone posted on that. I want to see if we can get Gilda back in.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh,
Spoiler
That would be
alert.
Spoiler
great.
alert. That would be great.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens there. And yeah, right.
She's the NPC summon that just shows up for the boss fights and then leaves.
Yeah. You know what that means though. She OP.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Learned lots into that, so I'm sure. Yeah.
Hella strong.
Yeah.
If she doesn't come in with like 1,000 abyssal chickens, I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
would
man.
be amazing.
The summoning.
And then
I hate it.
she just slaps this dude and he just fully cooks instantly.
Yep.
Learn
Been
new
honing
technique.
myself.
Instant
Kinetic
cook.
combat. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. We did it. We survived.
We survived.
Next week.
Next week, hopefully we'll be doing more D&D. Also be doing some 5-hit lists next week as well. Comedy songs. Just best comedy songs, period. We did The Lonely Island last time. Nice, tight, narrow focus. Now we're going a little more broad.
Now it gets wild.
Yeah, it gets super wild. Think of all the comedy songs that you've heard. You've heard a lot. You just don't
All
realize
of them.
But yeah, so
Alice's Restaurant.
House's Restaurant totally
That
counts.
song is so long.
It is. It is absolutely so long, but it totally counts.
But you can get anything you want.
Anything.
Anything.
Alice's restaurant. That
Alice's
is gonna
restaurant.
that's gonna be next Thursday, on whatever the Thursday is, the 17th, 7:30. Do come watch that. Regardless of what happens in D&D next week, it may be a real busy week for us. It'll be real neat. In the meantime, go shop with our friends Gemhammer and Sons Gaming. Gemhammer.com.
Do it.
Use
Tim
code
him.
Powered
It's not even an
casual
option.
on your purchase. Get 10% off. If you do and you don't use the code, I mean, Gemhammer won't mind. They don't mind you buying stuff full price, and we don't either. But you have a chance at 10% off, so I would use it.
Yeah, help yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
And help yourself.
Treat
I mean, it's very
2022.
self-service.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
These online checkouts these days.
yeah. So you click what you want, and then you say, "I want to buy that," and then you pay them.
This is like a conversation
And they
from the
send it.
Today Show in 1998.
It really is. It is. It's like, let me explain e-commerce to you like you've never
Yeah.
heard of it before. And you're a daytime talk host.
All right.
But anyway, that's all we got for this lovely evening. So, on behalf of myself, thank everybody who was in chat. Rush, Zelda, Jekka, Noah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and enjoying the game with us. Thank you for chatting in. Everybody who watched and didn't chat, we appreciate you too. You know, it's up to you. If you don't want to chat, that's fine.
It's true.
That's fine.
You don't have to.
We still appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you watch next time. And until then, hope everybody has a nice night and a nice time. Goodbye.